Thank you, Vice Chairman, sir. Sir, Jairam Ramesh ji very rightly said that we are going through a learning process. It's a new law, new provision. And let's go back कि पहले के ज़माने में जब उद्योग बंद होते थे या बीमार होते थे तो क्या होता था. There was a time कि या तो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट उनको टेक ओवर करते थे या केंद्र सरकार के ऊपर दबाव होता था कि वो टेक ओवर कर लो, और उसके बाद में कुछ हज़ार करोड़ रुपए और चले जाते थे और अल्टीमेटली लोग रोजगार गंवा देते थे और सारे कुछ बंद हो जाते थे. महोदय, मैं पुराने बिहार से आया हूँ. वहाँ पे हमारे पास डालमिया नगर एक जगह होता था जहाँ पे हमारे पास में सीमेंट उद्योग, कागज़ उद्योग, इंजीनियरिंग उद्योग और पता नहीं क्या क्या उद्योग थे. लेकिन आज वो पूरा शहर भूतहा हो रखा है. वहाँ पे कोई बस्ती नहीं है, सारे लोग भूखे मर रहे हैं. इस तरह की मैं सोचता हूँ कि क्या उस समय एक IBC आता या इस तरह का कोई प्रावधान आता या होता तो क्या वो उद्योग आज चल नहीं रहा था, क्या वो बिहार को आगे और तरक्की के रास्ते में नहीं बढ़ाता. महोदय, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने अभी हाल ही में कहा है कि उन्होंने नए रास्ते की बात की है और पुराने जड़ विचारों को कैद से आज़ादी की बात कही है. आई थिंक दिस कानून इज़ ऑल्सो ए वे फॉरवर्ड इन दैट डायरेक्शन एंड वी विल बी लर्निंग. अपने एक्सपीरियंस के आधार पे, अपने नीड के आधार पे दिस विल बी अमेंडेड फ्रॉम टाइम टू टाइम. महोदय, देर आर थ्री थिंग्स which are measured into this proposed amendment. But before that, we must examine how much this bill or this provision or this act has changed the psyche of the Indian industry. Mahoday, there are number of examples which Jairamji would have mentioned, that there are number of examples where the resolutions have happened without reaching the resolution professional or without reaching the IBC. It has happened without going to NCLT. Many resolutions have taken place. People want to settle it as soon as possible, and there is a tendency to pay back the loan and also to stop extravagant expansions and to stop lot of discipline has come into the system. Mahoday, दो चीज़ है. I am a part of the finance committee which Jairamji mentioned, and we discussed at length about the provisions of litigants for additional threshold for certain creditors, that is particularly home buyers. It is true that home buyers need to be protected. There is no dispute about it. But then if one home buyer is affected, and because of him and because of his litigation, if thousands of home buyers are affected, the government has to take note of that also. And I think the experience has told that this is what is happening. Sir, it was very much clarified there that अगर कोई पूरे group एक builder कोई भी बड़ा builder है, if there is a single person files a case against that particular company or particular group, all the activities will come to a halt. This is not a good thing. So very rightly it has been given that there should be, it should not be very easy that anybody can file the petition and then the whole thing comes to a halt. It should not happen like that. And house building is a priority of our country today, so it should be promoted. It should not be stopped. And that is the spirit. Secondly, he said very rightly, and I am all for the support of MSME sector. And yes, it is true that if any unit falls sick, the first and the worst sufferers are the MSME units. But we must not forget a fact that these MSME suppliers, service suppliers or the goods suppliers are very much dependent on that mother unit. And they are very happy if somehow those mother units keep running. Because if they stop, I also die. So I want that at any cost, it should keep running. Yes, it is true that they will be forced to supply, but now the provision is that critical suppliers. Sir, in any industry, there are many products, many spares, which are proprietary to a particular company. If that particular spare or component is not supplied by the supplier who has to receive money, let's agree that, then that whole unit will come to a stop. This is not the intention. The basic intent, what I understand under IBC, is that the unit should keep running. It should not stop at any cost. So whatever is a a reason or maybe a cause to stop the unit, uska humko intijam karna padega, and that is what this provision is for. And now, as far as MSME is concerned, I think there is some provision under MSME Act which I have requested earlier also to the Finance Minister, and I'm sure they would be considering something about it. But at the same time, I know from MSME point of view, I can say that they would be very happy that even if the past payment is stuck up, the current supplies are received, they would be happy. Sir, there is assurance that they have to continue supplying only if the current dues are paid. So this kind of assurance was not there earlier. I think this is a very good assurance. Now, what kind of assurance it will be? Maybe they will supply against the letter of credit. Maybe they will supply against the bank guarantees. And the banks, since the banks are party to the running the unit, so they would be happy to extend that. And third one is, sir, that yes, it has been informed that in many foreign countries, there are different provisions, type of protection, like if a factory has some factory license, the old promoter's name is there as a director and occupier. Now, suppose that suddenly it is taken over by a resolution professional and the old director's name is there in the factory license. If the license is stopped, the factory will stop operation. So very rightly it has been identified. This is what I said. Out of the experience, we have to make the changes, and very rightly these proposals are being done. And we have also seen in some of the cases, the past management has done many things which are not in compliance with the law, and many cases are pending against that. Now, a new person who takes over for whatever cost and under whatever scheme, suppose that he is also subject to prosecution under those laws. Believe me, sir, nobody will touch that unit. So it is obviously, you have to protect the current management from the past mistakes, what has been done, and past prosecutions and other things. Now, in the end, I'll say, sir, that IBC is not the current amendment is not the end. There will be many experiences, many things, new things will come. But I must congratulate the government, and the numbers what Jairamji has said, it is true that the realization may be poor, but or may not be up to the expectation. But the fact remains that these units are running. The jobs are there. The suppliers are supplying. And it is contributing to the national economy. With this, I support this bill, and I request the House to accept these amendments. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Magesh ji.